Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How we doing tonight, folks? Happy Thursday. Thursday evening. We are doing an emergency live stream because Total Free struggling. Bitcoin's kind of meh, but we might be getting a bounce here. The dock workers strike did end. So we'll look at that. Striking port workers to return to work Friday as negotiators reach an agreement on wages. This is bullish. This is incredibly bullish news. I believe they were losing like billions of dollars a day over the strike, and dock workers they had some demands for higher wages and against automation, certain automated machinery, and their demands have been met, which is great. The agreement on wages amounts to a $4 per hour raise for each year of the 6-year contract. A source with knowledge of the negotiations told CNN. That amounts to a first-year raise of just over 10% of the current contract's top pay of $39 an hour, with the 5-year raise just over 10. Okay, I'm sorry. With the 5 subsequent pay hikes, it would raise wages by 62% over the life of the contract. The union agreed to extend the contract it had with the United States Maritime Alliance, the management group known as USMX, which represents shipping lines, terminal operators, and port authorities. That deal, which had expired at the end of Monday, will be now extended until January 15th and have the union members back on the job while the final details are worked out in a full agreement, and it is ratified by the rank and file. What is the rank and file? That's quite a name. Not sure what that is. Interesting though. Yep, okay. Nice. So yeah, hopefully we're getting a bullish reaction off that news. Looks like we are. This all I see here is an inverse head and shoulders. Bam, bam, bam. Let's see what that target would be. We're actually retesting that neckline as well. $591 bill. Billing. I like it. I like it. Let's see. See if that plays out. I'll leave that there. Let's bring total 3 up here. I'll put it right there. Bitcoin. Bitcoin came down in our bathtub that we drew. Again, grab more liquidity, and then a big green candle up to the upside. That's what we like to see. In order for our fractal to kind of stay relevant, we do need to get a push to the upside, and it does look like we are getting that. We're breaking above, so we had a falling wedge drawn on the 15-minute. And right now, we're breaking above it. It's a sloppy wedge, but it is there. Breaking above that and retesting it. If we can confirm, stay above that, we can move. Or at least get some upwards momentum. A little bit of green relief for the bulls. The bears have been having a lot of fun. We did find also some sloppy bullish div. Price action is down. Bullish div. RSI is up. Usually, according to Google, you're not supposed to take the wicks into consideration, but everyone has their own way of doing it. And when it supports my bias, I'm going to do it this way. Let's see. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Hit the like button. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Hopefully Total 3 can keep up. Got a similar setup, actually. Very similar. Just like a slightly different shape. Yeah, I see it. Man, that'd be so awesome. That's what looks like it's happening. Very nice, very nice. Liking what I'm seeing, guys. Let's see. Welcome, welcome. Anybody that's here. Happy Thursday. We'll flip through some alts. Bitcoin's looking good. Total 3. Hopefully we get a big fat green candle. ETH, same exact thing. Same setup. Inverse head and shoulders. Breaking out. Retesting the neckline. Could also be a falling wedge. I have not checked. Looking for some upside. Some swing upside right now. It's weird how similar these moves are when they happen to like previous moves that have happened. I could see how somebody could drive themselves crazy trying to figure out like the method to the madness of trading. Yeah. I'm liking all these charts, guys. Liking them a lot. Let's see. C and SWE. These are points of interest according to volume. Potential trade right here. Let's see how much that would be. If you would have bought the bottom of this. 4%. I mean, on a 10x, that's a 40% move. That's a good trade. If you guys ever do play around with leverage, just be careful. It's easy to get liquidated, especially when you have high leverage. C, I was looking at like a head and shoulder setup. I will be happily proven wrong, though, if that does not play out that way. Very much so. Cass. Ooh. Getting a nice big green candle on Cass. It broke back into its or broke back above its lower trend line that we drew. Let me go to a higher time frame so you guys can see that. Yeah, just the current trend line. Just constant upside. It is starting to show a little bit of weakness though, getting below it, but it's been holding. So, and there is bullish div on the chart actually. Pretty decent sized bullish div. On the daily, RSI is going down, price is going up. Let's look up the difference. So there's a very simple picture that I usually pull up right here. So when you're measuring the top, when the top are opposing, so like price is up, RSI is down, or price is down, RSI is up from the top, that is bearish divergence. It can be regular or hidden, but if it's the top of the price action and they're opposing, then it's bearish. When you're measuring the bottom, price is going down, RSI is going up, or price is going up, RSI is going down on the bottom sides of the candles, that is bullish divergence. So let's see. Down, up, up and down. Okay, so it is hidden bullish divergence. When price is up, it's hidden bullish divergence. Price is up, RSI is down. It is slight. I guess I could pull this below that and pull this. So yeah, RSI is going down, price is going up right here since what day? August 5th. So we got some pretty long time frame. I guess that also you have to consider that this is using a wick. So at your own discretion. Potential hidden bullish divergence. Chainlink. Chainlink, I see a triple bottom inverse head and shoulders setup. Hopefully it just kind of flies right back above this little baby trend line we had here. Let me go into lower time frame, 15 minute. Yeah, the dumpage just kind of got lazy here. Looks like there's no bears left. I feel like I see bullish div here too. Going off the candles instead of the wicks. This is regular bullish divergence. So Chainlink, potential upside. Polkadot. Polkadot does not. Okay, it does have bullish div right here. Very slight. Because this is a smaller time frame, so if it does play out, it's probably going to be a smaller move. But there is bullish div there. This is regular bullish divergence as well. So we're looking for some green on Polkadot. Doge. Same thing. Yep. It looks like there's bullish div on all these charts, guys. Honk. This is a Solana meme coin. This definitely has bullish divergence. Take that with a grain of salt, though. Meme coins, especially the smaller ones, smaller cap, you gotta kind of like the TA on smaller cap meme coins is it gets a little dangerous. Ooh, Polygon source 16.6% above. This is from September 14th. Let's see, near. I love near. I love near for a long-term hold for sure. DXY. Hopefully this starts to curl to the downside. Phoenix. CFX. Let's zoom out a little bit. Look at our points of interest. Courtesy of our friend Bath. Good trade opportunities here for sure. CFX. These are high volume areas. The blue lines are the high volume areas where there's more than likely going to be reaction off those blue lines. Whether those are sustained is up to the market. Bitcoin looks good. Total 3. We're looking for total 3 to pump, guys. We got an inverse head and shoulders set up. Let me zoom out so you can see our trend line. Total 3. Breakout. Retest. Oh. Breakout and retest. We're looking to stay above this upper trend line. We want to stay above this upper trend line very, very badly. And on the 15-minute, it looks like we're trying to go, which is great. That's exactly what we want to see. This is the measured move for my sloppy inverse head and shoulders. Welcome, welcome. Anybody new here? If you like what you see, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing. Everything helps. Happy Thursday. The dock worker strike ended earlier today. We're looking for some bullish momentum off that news. Yo, what's going on, Hoffs? We got an emergency stream for the dock worker strike ending like 4 hours ago. Total 3 looks great. Bitcoin is doing the same thing. What we like to see. Bitcoin's kind of breaking out of this little falling wedge. That's what we like to see. I do want to, let me copy and paste this. Yeah, that's a little range. Pull it down a little more. Guess I could do that. Yep. Yeah, so I want to see Bitcoin get above this level. 61,130. That's what I want to see. Culver's was closed. That sucks so bad. Dude, whenever you want food, there's always something going on. Like, especially if you don't have fast food all the time, and you want it. Usually they're closed, or they don't have, like, most of the time they don't have what you want. A lot of the menu items that I enjoy have been like removed from the menus. It's crazy to me. Like all the chicken wraps, McDonald's used to have these delicious chicken wraps. Like, I think they called them like dinner wraps. They were so good. And they stopped selling them. They were like the best thing ever. Taco Bell had the Mexi Melt. It was literally just like ground beef, cheese, and like pico de gallo. And it was so fucking good. And they don't sell it anymore. They took it off the menu. And it was cheap too. It was like $2. I used to just get like a box of those things. And just munch on them. Delicious. Thinking about food now, man. I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal after the stream. Bitcoin's taking a little doo-doo. Let's look at Total 3. Total 3's also taking a little doo-doo. I do not like that. Pops, I feel like they do that on purpose, so that way people talk about it. It's like it's probably a good marketing gimmick. They probably make more money from all the marketing that they get from people bitching about it online than they would have made just selling the item regularly. Because it's literally just free marketing. They make something that's delicious. You go there and you get it, and they know their bread and butter is like their regular menu items. And they just stop selling it, and then all of a sudden everyone's in outrage. They're talking about it, and everyone's talking about it, and that's the important part, is that people are saying something something blah 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 Taco Bell, and then that one person in the conversation is like, oh, Taco Bell, I want Taco Bell, and then they go and get Taco Bell, and they don't give a fuck that the Mexi Melt is gone, because They just want Taco Bell. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up world we live in. Somewhere at some Taco Bell out there in the world, they're still making and selling Mexi Melts. And I commend them for that. It is a psyop. It's ridiculous, man. The whole world is out to get us. We are victims. Victims united. Oh, man. I like that this is turning green. That makes me very happy. Let's see. Do we got any more news? October mentions on social media plummet amid crypto round. This is like the best article they could come up with. They're like, let's see. The word October is slightly less trending today. So they made an article about it. That's how you can tell nothing's going on. Like, look at this sideways chop on Bitcoin. They're like, they're not saying this word that much anymore. Jackasses. Terra Wolf sells its 25% stake in Nautilus Crypto Mine for $92 million. Wow. Bitcoin price poised for recovery. Will the uptrend resume? Yes, it will. Let's go read this because it'll support our bias and help us hold our bags. Pepe. Let's see. Bitcoin price could skyrocket. US spot Bitcoin, Ethereum, blah, blah. Crap. Here we go. Got it. Okay, this was published an hour ago from Ayush Jindal. We want to make sure we give the credit to the writers, and if we hate the article, we'll give them shit for it. Bitcoin price is consolidating above the 60% support. Bitcoin seems to be eyeing a fresh increase above 61.2 and 61.5 levels. Should we put those on our chart, or is our chart too messy? 61.2. And 61.5. I'm so tired. Okay, I'm gonna make these a different color. We already have purple on the chart, I think. Let's go with like let's go with like a dark. No, that's really too hard to see. Let's go with a yellow. Yeah, I like that. So this article is telling us we're gonna go to these areas. The price is trading below 61,750 on and the 100 hourly simple moving average. That's so specific. There was a break above a key bearish trend line with resistance at 68.50 on the hourly chart. The pair could start another increase if it clears 61.2. Okay, so 68.50, which is right here. Okay, looks like that's exactly where we're bouncing off of as well. That's awesome. Total 3. Continuing to the upside. Hell yeah, let's go. Check my tree. Yeah. Disaster averted. The dock workers are no longer striking. They have a deal until January, and the deal until January is for them to kind of refine the details of the current deal and get a longer term deal signed or whatever, what have you. They're like the mafia, man. One man literally can seize the entire United States, like cripple the entire United States economy. That's crazy. So to anyone that's new, we are planning on doing a 12-hour live stream this Saturday. Thinking about doing some fun stuff for that, but if you're available, you're bored, come hang out. We'll probably be chilling. We'll look at charts. We'll read some articles. We'll probably look at some memes. We'll probably end up watching funny videos on YouTube at some point. I don't know. We might even play video games. I don't know. We'll just be shooting the shit for like 12 hours. Be a fun time. Total 3 is continuing to the upside. This is awesome. I like to see these candles move. We took a bath quite a few times. I see an inverse head and shoulders here on Bitcoin as well. Do you guys see it? Shoulder, head, shoulder. I quite like it. Let me get rid of this shitty, dumb, small triangle. 15-minute and I drew a tiny little triangle like that. Let's look at our beautiful fractal. It feels like we've been looking at the same chart every single day. Because the price hasn't moved. We got 2 days of just doji candle. Look at that indecisiveness. Wow. That's impressive. Like, for real. It just didn't want to do nothing. I'm trying to find somewhere similar on the chart where that happened, but it doesn't look like it has. We got these. Those aren't really the same candles, though. Like, we got the same exact candles 2 days in a row. We got the red one, and then we got the green one. I guess right here, this crazy... Gosh, that looked like such a horrible time. February 15th through February 25th. Like, price pumped, and then it had to cool off. This is when it all started going crazy, and people were like, there's no way it's going to sustain that. And it did. It's crazy. Awesome. I love seeing Bitcoin prove people wrong. Let's see. Let's go to lower time frame again. 15-minute on Bitcoin looks great. Love it. Total 3 looks great. Love it. ETH looks great. Love it. Sol looks great. Love it. Even ADA looks great. Love it. Snack. Meh. That's a meh. Sui looks great. Love it. I was talking about this. I brought this up earlier. If you would have bought the bottom of this range, maybe on a 10x, be up 28% right now. Pretty sick move. Just be careful with leverage if you're new. CT, TA, please. Got anything specific? You said Bitcoin short term. Okay, my bad. Bitcoin short term TA. So if you watched yesterday, we got our Bath range. Our buddy Bath came in. He said he was looking for Bitcoin to trade between 66 and 62. And we were right about here when that happened. And it came right back down into that range and it traded in there. And then right here, it retested it as support. Broke out, blasted off, and now we're going back down. According to the article that we just read, there was resistance area at 60,850. That looks like the area that we're retesting right now. We got a confirmation, and it is now breaking bullish. Total 3, got an inverse head and shoulder setup, and there is a upper trend line, which we broke below for a minute, traded below it, broke it as, like, it turned into resistance for a few minutes. A couple days, actually. And then we just broke back above that, retested it, confirmed support now, and hopefully we're going up. The target for the inverse head and shoulders on total 3, which doesn't include Bitcoin or ETH, is 591.636 billion, and Bitcoin is mimicking that move. Bitcoin short-term TA. So it was in a descending triangle, and it broke above our upper trend line, and then there was resistance at the same. If you look at the confluence on the upper trend line, copy paste that trend line, there was confluence with this resistance right here, which is where we're breaking through right now, and it looks like it's breaking through it pretty hard, pretty definitively. Chart said the next areas of resistance are 61.2 and 61.5. So if we could break through those, that's what we're looking for. I'm probably, if I had to guess, totally guessing, we're probably going to break in, bounce off of that, hopefully retest this. It might even come down to retest that, and then keep going. That's what I'm hoping for. We do have a fractal as well on our main chart. This is our messy chart where we put all of our junk. And a lot of these lines have been here since last week. Last weekend? This past weekend. Zooming out. This is the fractal that I'm looking for. So we got our trend line, and then we have a smaller trend right here. These three peaks. So I copied that, I pasted it. There was confluence right here with this previous resistance, which is where we were holding support for a minute, and we broke below that. Now I'm looking at this right here. We got resistance, support, support, broke below, resistance, broke above, broke below, resistance, broke above, and now it's testing it as support. That is this bottom purple line, and hopefully that leads to us breaking into the middle purple line, holding it as support, breaking above all of them, including the upper overall trend line, holding that as support, and then continuing to the upside. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for joining, CT. Share the stream with your friends. Let's get some more people in here. We're trying to get to 600 subs so we can do a face reveal. I got a really fun idea for a video for that. We saw the Bitcoin archive, however you say that, on Twitter posted the average gains for October, November, December, and then if he applied the average gains to the current price at the time he was writing, the price target for October is 80,500, November 89,300, and December 106,700. And that is from a tweet from the Bitcoin archive. Bath, every time you come in here and you say that, it freaks me out. Every single time. It's like the weirdest form of deja vu. This Bath is part of the PSYOP. You got any good alpha for us today, Bath? I like putting your stuff up on the charts. We have our bathtub from yesterday. Oh, it's on the smaller time frame, my bad. Yesterday, you said it was going to go to this range, and it did exactly that. Bathtub, Bitcoin took a bath 1, 2, 3 times. And this third time, it kind of just dipped its toes in there, and it was like, nope. And fucking noped up out of there. And now we're breaking to the upside. We got inverse head and shoulders on total 3. Measured move up to 592 billion. The dock worker strike is over, and we're ready to moon. Peach mango galaxy gas. Now I want mango sherbet. Depends on the Jorbs report. Yes, yes indeed. When does that come out? Because I have a trade open right now and I'm probably going to sleep in tomorrow. Got my ass kicked at work today. I closed my trade. I liked what I just had. I'll probably open it again in a minute. You think we rip? That's what I'm thinking, man. I'm excited. I'm kind of excited. I got a little bit doomer earlier when we started to poop down again, but I'm happy now. Happy again. Right here. Right here. We broke above and I was like, all right, we're good. And then it went, and I was like, oh no. I got a little scared. I might have peed a little bit. Don't tell anyone. Disgusting. I saw this really funny meme earlier. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. This shit right here. This meme, it just showed this picture from this commercial when the cop pulls the guy over and he and it said, "Been pissing tonight." Oh shit! It got me. It got me so bad. Let's get the hourly MACD to break the 0 line. That would be really cool. Really good. That would be really good. I agree. Let me pull up. Let's go to the hourly. Oh yeah. Let me get rid of my Fu Manchu indicator really quick. Let's look at MACD. No. Where is that? How do I get rid of this? Shit. Fucked up, guys. Oh, it's right here. Okay. I got it. I got it. I got it. MACD. Multiple time frame. I don't know, man. Apparently there's a million of them. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're looking at. If you're looking at this, then this is the one. Hopefully that's what you're looking at. Looks like that's possible. Oh, might have clicked on the wrong one. Yeah, thank you. Why can't you go to 10 minutes? That's so weird. Okay, we can that. Go to indicator again. Boom at you. I like my little market cipher ripoff. Even though I don't know if it works. I just like having it down there. It makes me feel more important. It makes me feel like I actually know what the fuck I'm doing. Eight hours until data. Okay, that's definitely gonna come out before I wake up. I am sleeping in hard today. I told you guys I fucking fell at work. Fucking log landed on my legs and shit. Looking at the one on my phone, easier to see with that MACD. The one that I had up or the one that you normally have up? I'm not familiar with a lot of the indicators. I believe Bath is making his own indicator. We should get that on the show one time. We're also working on the idea of doing like call-ins, having guest technical analysts and stuff. We got some cool ideas in the pipeline. If you guys want to like stick around, join the Discord. It's a fun time. A lot of cool people in there. It's not like my Discord. I don't want to have my own Discord. That seems messy. I like the Discord that we're in. Hoffs is the one with the keys to the Discord. So go in there and hassle him. If you really want to piss him off, tell him Jimmy John's is better than Jersey Mike's. Sweet looks good. C looks good. Bath, I've been showing everybody these with the points of interest from the volume profile. Good trades. Ton of money to be made with those two. How do you pick these? Is it like volume based entirely, or? Jeez. Yeah, we got some upside. Kind of waiting for it to happen. We're almost halfway through our move. Hoffs is sharing his trades in the Discord. He's got 11.32% Bitcoin trade, 5.37% Uni trade. That's what I was talking about, or that I was thinking about the other day. I was listening to Frankie Candles on the way home. I always thought that was the guy from BitBoy's channel that like went and did his own thing, but I don't think it is. I've never actually seen this dude. I just heard the name a million times. And then I saw that he was streaming. I was like, fuck it. It's been a while since I've like listened to anyone stream. So I turned it on when I was driving home. And he was talking about how you got to be able to take profits no matter what. Like you got to look at the percentage and take profits. If you can't take a $5 profit on a $100 trade, you won't be able to take a $500 profit on a $10,000 trade. 5%, like set a goal take profits. The dollar amount does not matter. It's the percentage that matters. Don't be greedy. Aave is mooning Hawks. This number go up. It looks actually like it's doing this. But that's like heavily recency bias influenced. Just because that's like the first thing that's available when I pull it up. I like that you say check Aave and you waited 5 minutes and then you said please. Like I was looking at that. Like I'm gonna be like, oh, that's kind of rude. He didn't say please. I appreciate it though. I appreciate the gesture. You didn't spell out the whole word please, so it feels a little more like casual. Let me go to higher time frame. Am I a higher time frame guy? Maybe I am. I used to make badass trades when I traded the 4 hour. Like my first 3 months in crypto. Probably my first year, to be honest. So I see this messy trend line. It's not that messy, actually. I don't mind it. And it looks like hopefully Aave is going to test that and break back above. Time will tell. And then let's see what else I can draw on here. That's kind of all I see. So let's go to the daily. Yeah, it's been pretty sideways. It looks like it's starting to get sharper moves to the upside though. So you know that it's not doing this violent move down because there was no relief here. And you're getting some relief right now. You already got a green candle close from yesterday. Let's see. Frankie Candles is BitBoy's old guy. Whitman, Project Moon, Crypto Lifer, and Crypto Face. Oh. I keep dropping shit, guys. Look at Hoff's flexing his mod status. I don't watch a lot of people, guys. I don't watch a lot of live streamers. I'm very surprised. I enjoy Crypto Lifer. I thought like he seems like he would be kind of a douche. But every time I turn him on, he seems like the nicest guy in the world. And I enjoy listening to his shit. Frankie Candles was a new one for me. I'd never watched it before, but I thoroughly enjoyed his stream, and he was like giving advice and stuff. I was like, this is a good stream. My favorite, I think, like regular, like just video uploading YouTube crypto person is Tyler S. He's fucking funny. And you gotta have a sense of humor, in my opinion. The people that are like super serious all the time, or like if they're just like too technical, I feel like it's definitely something that the space justifies because it is like finances. But when it's just all that, when it's all those technical people, it's like over diluted serious business, and I'm like, I wanna fucking like chill out. Here we go. This is what I was looking for, hops. So right here you got upwards price action, and right here you got downwards RSI. That is bullish div, and I think it's hidden. Let's see again. So when it is price up, RSI down is hidden. Yep, this is hidden bullish divergence on Aave. There you have it. That's what I was looking for. And it's just recent. Or no, it's not. It's not just recent. It started in August. It's not recent at all. This is why I gotta stop fucking zooming out so much. Short-term TA on Aave. I see number go up. That's all I see. There's no like inverse head and shoulders. There's no double bottom. It could be setting up an inverse head and shoulders. There's two different ways that I'm looking at it. So you could have shoulder here, head here, setting up another right shoulder here maybe. Or it could be really big. Shoulder here, head here. I guess it wouldn't be that big because it's just I'm on the 15-minute. And then shoulder here. And then yeah, it could be setting up either of those, and then you'd have a pretty decent target, probably like 200s, which is 33% from where we're at. It's all patterns. It really is, Bats, man. If you, especially if you zoom out, man, I freak out. I go like full Alan from The Hangover. I was thinking about that the other day, The Hangover. Those are such good movies, and they're not on anything. I gotta buy some fucking Blu-rays like Hoff's. Great movies, though. Leslie Chow, fucking legendary character. But did you die? That was back when you could still say gay without without getting in trouble. So long, gay boys. Shit's so funny. I fucking love those movies. I think I saw all three of them in theaters. Who the fuck goes to the movie theaters for a comedy? Fun times, man. Fun times. Crypto Lifer's kind of narcissistic. I didn't want to say anything when you said him earlier. And I feel like you have to be somewhat narcissistic. You at least have to have an ego to be an influencer. But he also covers his face. So maybe he has like imposter syndrome? I don't know. Maybe his narcissism is like justified. He seems like a decent guy. I'm not a big fan of the indicator and the shilling and the fucking money. It just it gets a little griftery to me in when you get into that area. But I've never really watched him, so I've just gotten the vibe from him when he like is on other people's videos and shit from like last bull market. He might be a completely different person now. I have no idea. Ben Cowan drives me crazy. Oh, crypto. Okay, yes. I was thinking of Crypto Face. My bad. I was talking about Crypto Face that whole time. Crypto Lifer is 100% narcissistic. um, when he moved to Florida, dude, all he was posting on Twitter was his house, which he fucking worked to buy it. So I feel like he deserves to brag about it. But he's definitely got like that mega church vibe about him. Especially with like all the preaching that he does on his videos. And I'm not a religious person. I got nothing against people being religious, but God's not helping pump your bags, buddy. I'd hate to tell you. He might be helping you in other areas of your life, but he definitely does not give a fuck about crypto. Aave, a little bit pullback. Bitcoin, same thing. Total 3. No, we're getting some red candles, guys. They're trying to ruin our day. It's almost 1 a.m. I'll probably wait till 1 a.m. See if we can get a green. Turn this back around. It was looking good for a minute. What's happening? Bath, why do you think we're gonna move from the economic data? Or you think we're gonna rip? You specifically said, I think we rip. Yeah, 8 hours till data. Jobs report. Let's look that up. Here's everything to expect when the September jobs report is released Friday. Oh, shield your eyes. I apologize. September's job picture is expected to look a lot like August, a gradual slowdown in hiring and a modest increase in wages. Markets will be watching. I actually got a raise at work as well. I had to kind of ask for it, but it was a considerable raise. It was like, I think it was like over 15%. I got zero pushback. It's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting. I'm excited to be making more money. I'm building a fucking cabin by myself. Jason Casper, you ever watch? I have never watched Jason Casper. I don't even know if I've ever heard of him. I might have. Casper sounds familiar, so somebody might have mentioned him at some point. For the past several months, labor market indicators have been trending lower, though far from off a cliff. Yeah. September is expected to look a lot like August. Okay. Non-farm payrolls are projected to show growth of 150,000 from 142,000 the month before, with a steady unemployment rate of 4.2%, according to the Dow Jones consensus. On the wage side, the forecast is for a 0.3 monthly gain and a 3.8 increase from years ago, the annual rate being the same as August. Should the numbers come in as expected, they would hit close to a sweet spot, allowing the Federal Reserve to continue to lower interest rates without a sense of urgency that it could be behind the curve and at risk of causing a recession. I'm still personally of the belief that we had a recession already. They changed the definition of a recession, so I'm pretty sure we had a recession already. People like to hate on Elon, love him or hate him. He is the richest man in modern history. He knows a little bit about money and how businesses work and how the economy affects those businesses. He said, like mid-COVID, that he believed we had been in a recession for a year at that point. I'm pretty sure we hit like a 2-3 year, possibly 4 year recession already, and it went under the radar of everyone's nose, kind of like how this hurricane situation, everyone's just kind of swept it under the rug. The only people talking about it are like people on TikTok and shit, and it's just like it's so crazy to see how quickly something can get kind of brushed to the side and everyone can forget about it. And if they can do that with a big natural disaster, why can't they do that with a recession? Change the definition, don't talk about it, and then it just kind of goes away. Puff said, JJ, give me your opinion. When is it morning? Is it morning right after midnight? Or does it have to be like... So, I guess it depends, honestly. The AM switch is at midnight. Midnight is 12 a.m. My brain doesn't like the numbers situation not matching up, so technically I would say 1 a.m. would technically be morning. Yeah, because if somebody says it's 1 o'clock in the morning, that makes sense. I'm not going to think it's afternoon, because otherwise you would say 1 in the afternoon. So I would say 1 a.m. That's my opinion. You could also say sunrise. If you tell me you want to get up in the morning, I'm going to think like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. or even 6. Maybe early in the morning is 4 or 5. But from a technical standpoint, I would say 1 a.m. Midnight is, well, actually that's another good one. Midnight is midnight. So the middle of the night. So if that's the middle of the night, nighttime is probably after sunset, which is around 8 p.m. on an average, I would say. So yeah, I would go 4 a.m. then. That would make more sense because 8 to 12 is 4 hours. and 12 is midnight, so that's the middle. So then you add 4 more hours, so you get 4 a.m. and then it's morning. That's the consensus. I'm gonna go with 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. is nighttime. 4:01 to 11:59 is morning. Noon to 8 is day. Daytime. Evening. Evening is kind of like an in-between time. Evening is like in between night and day. I don't know, man. You could kind of take it anywhere. It's very, very heavy opinionated subject. We should do a we should do a poll for that. That's a good one. Crypto total market cap looking good. I don't like what we're doing right now though. If it's not going up, I don't like it. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. The same thing. Yeah, it rejected right off that 61.2, which kind of happens to correlate with our top line. Trader Joe is amazing. I don't the project. Isn't there a project called Trader Joe? Or the store? Yeah, is this what you're talking about? That's inverse head and shoulders. Clear as day. Let me see this is where the neckline is like really hard to distinguish because it looks like that. But then your shoulder's really, really tiny. Yeah, I'm just gonna fudge it. Yeah, that looks better. Is this what you're talking about, CT? Looking for a 318. Which from the current price, this is totally just kind of making this up as I go. 3%? Do a 10x on that. That's a 30% trade right there. I like that. Hoff said, if somebody catches you up at 3, they go, what are you doing up in the middle of the night? Yeah, that's why I said 4 a.m. is morning. So from 8 p.m. to midnight, you're now at the middle of the night. So you got 4 hours from 8 p.m. to midnight. So you add 4 hours. That goes to 4 a.m. So 3 o'clock would still be... Oh no, you just said 3 at night. Middle of the night. Yeah, that is the middle of the night still. If they caught you at 4 and they said, what are you doing up at 4 o'clock at night? That sounds dumb. That doesn't make any sense. So I would say 4. I would say 4 a.m. is morning. 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Bitcoin. Come on. Make that a wick. You got 4 minutes. Just push up. Push up. Should I go to sleep with the long open? Is that crazy? I'm gonna do it. You guys make me do crazy stuff. Yeah, Hoff's 3 a.m. is the demonic witching hour as well, so you know demons don't like daytime. So that has to be night. It only makes sense. I gotta start working on my posture.
back's all fucked up. I'm fucking picking up these damn timbers. Since we're kind of chilling here for a minute, let me show you guys the update on the log cabin. Oh yeah, check out my spooky stories if you guys are interested. Oh, it didn't splice both of them. Fuckers. Yeah. We got the corner of the wall up. This is all done. That's gonna be the top. So we're gonna build a floor up here, and then it's gonna be regular construction. And it's gonna go over the container. Pretty crazy. Sweet. Alright, that's turning into a wick. I like that. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Thanks for joining us. It is almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Or actually, 1 o'clock at night. See, it still sounds weird. It's almost 1 a.m. It just, AM, PM makes it normal, better. I guess it depends on how you're looking at it. Are you looking at it from like it's really late because we haven't slept yet? Or I just woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning for some reason. If it's late, then it's... I guess, what are you doing up at 3 in the middle of the night? You wouldn't be able to say the number. This is like the trolley problem, man. I'm freaking out about this. I need to take an edible and have a conversation about it. Total 3. Doing a little retrace. A little baby retrace. Looks like a little bit of a range. I'm just making shit up, guys. I think I'm tired. If you go off the wicks, it looks like that. Yeah, maybe that's what happens. Leave that up there with our squiggly lines. Normally I don't like messy charts, but I kind of like having all my crap on there. We're building it for the company. Like, that's going to be the company office. So right now we have like a... We're renting an office in a downtown area, and we bought this property. This is our farm property, where we got like the chicken coop and stuff, and the chickens. We got a pond out there. We're eventually planning on having livestock and stuff, but we're growing a bunch of boxwood, like landscape, ornamental landscape shrubs. We got trees planted. It's literally a farm in like every sense of the word. And right in the woods, we cleared out an area. We put down some riffraff, like built a foundation, put the container up there, and started building that is Amish milled timber. I think it's just pine. We're gonna treat it, but it's fucking heavy, man. Like that porch that I made, that I shared pictures of from like wintertime, that was like dark oak or like hardwood, and that shit was heavy as fuck. These 16 7-foot pine timbers, pine's not heavy wood. It's very lightweight actually, but when it's like 17 feet and like a foot thick by like 8 inches wide, it's like fucking 400 pounds, man. Lifting that shit above your head, I thought I was gonna die. Like every day we've been lifting these fuckers. It's crazy. We got scaffolding set up today. It made such a big fucking difference, man. Such a big difference. Because you can just put it up there, like little by little. You don't have to fuck around with it and like try and lift the whole thing all at once. Alright, guys, it's 1 o'clock. It is 1 a.m. I can't tell you if it's morning or night, but it is 1 a.m. So I'm probably gonna call it. Thanks for joining me. I don't know if we're gonna range and break out. It doesn't really look like anything's happening right at the very moment. I would love to see us get above this, but I'm not staying up for that. So I'll be back on stream tomorrow. Don't forget Saturday we're doing our 12-hour live stream event. That's gonna be a fun time. Share it with your friends and family. People stop by. We'll probably plan some fun stuff for that for sure. I got some ideas. So, anyways, have a good night. Thanks for joining.